I am alive. So, how are you today? I mixed up. I thought it was the time. It was a minute before. So I'm here anyway, and I have a lot to do and a lot to show you. So I will be waiting a little bit so more will come. Thank you, Maxi. And yes, Janice, how are you? Welcome. How are you today, Janice? What are you up to? I have the better day I can dream. First of all, I made some. What are you up to? Okay, I need to take off the sound on my iPad. Sorry about that. I have the most like a slow and very good day because here it's your morning or maybe lunchtime, but here it's almost dinner time. Well, maybe your husband want to come also. So I said, like around noon, suddenly I have to go to sleep. I was sleeping. I was sitting and oh, 1 p.m. So yes. Um, so I was sitting 1 p.m. Eastern time. Okay, I'm confused with the time zones really, but I will find out after the the live stream. Oh yes, but maybe it's like if I understand the term grumble, maybe just grumble but don't do anything, huh? Okay, so I fell asleep at noon and I woke up to near small 4 in the afternoon. Now it's 7 here, no, 3 in the afternoon. And woke up and I said, I need to stream. Like I didn't know how much time was passed since I was asleep. And that occurred me today also in the morning. I woke up at 6 in the morning and I was confused. I didn't know if it was the next day or if I took a nap and I woke up from a nap. Oh, yes, of course, because it's hard to me to go to sleep at night because I have a lot of friends that stream, and if I was in streams all day, then I really want to see a movie or something to rest my head. And then I am enthusiastic with the series or the movie, and I know that it's 1, that it's 2, that maybe it's 3, and I still awake. So fortunately, I did went to sleep reasonable early, 2 maybe in the morning. I will do it better because I know that if I'm resting, I'm better. I feel better, my health will be better, and my work will be better because I don't need to eat the world in one bite. Okay? So let's do some showing, and then maybe we are going to do some sewing. I'm going to put the camera down. And I hope more will come. If not, they will see the rerun, and Janice and I will have a blast. Okay, let's see if everything is here, or I need to. Thank you, Janice. Thank you so much. Yes, that could do. But you know, we have a lot of streams that are at the same time, so it's not so easy to go to all of them. But I appreciate everyone that comes, and appreciate the ones that go to the reruns and leave a comment. It's very important for me. And I appreciate everyone who went to my videos in the hub and outside of the hub. I really, really love when people enjoy what I do. I'm not a number girl, so I don't want to have 100,000 subscribers. And I appreciate every one of them that now are subscribed to my channel, and ones that will come. Okay, Shanice, I am going to wait for you. Just you can see we have here a scene, and even though we see it from up, I can tilt it like that so you can appreciate the very tiny things. Here we have the tortoise that is doing her makeup. This is the... Hi, Janice, welcome back. So, I prepare a scene here because I was looking for the bed to do the thing I needed, and I found all of it, included the granny. So I said to myself, if I have a granny, maybe I don't do a granny today, but the lumberjack, because yes, we are in the red, it's a very different name in English. And I know I put it in the title, but Red Riding Hood, yes. We call her Caperucita Roja. That means that what she have in the a cloak that she wear, and the term red, that is roja. Thank you, Janice. I will show you the details now. So this is the, of course, this is crochet, and inside have the feeling of the same pillows. This is crochet too. It's the blanket. You can put it like that. Have the sheets and the pillow. So it's made with ice cream. Okay, I cannot do the words today, but you know what is that. I have some that were with color, so I put them here and here, and some of them that are without color, so I did the side tables like that. Well, so Then, sorry, Mrs. Turtle, can I bother you for a minute? Thank you. So I made the bench and the dresser. It's all made with the same sticks, ice cream sticks, yeah. Popsicle sticks, yeah, thank you, Janice. Yes, of course. So, sorry I bother you, Mrs. Turtle. Here you have. Now you have the baskets. So this is the basket and have the basket is crochet. The of course the yarn is like yarn that I did that. It's not sewing or anything. Oh yes, this is not recent work. I did it before. As I said, I was looking for the bed and I found everything. So this one, it's a little different. I made that with cardboard, like from a, I don't know, maybe cardstock even. And I put around a string that I have. It's a plastic or synthetic string. And then I put some fabric inside, and here is a wire and the same thread. And of course, I put some yarn in there. And the other one is like the, it's not so tall, but it's the same of this one. And the granny, I made her in crochet. And she is knitting. She is like me, with the braids. Maybe it's me. I am a granny. And this is not for here. And I made the sofa, of course. Everything is crocheted in the sofa. And now I'm putting the bunny in the scene because I want. And these ones, sorry, Turtle, you're on my way today. These ones are made from embroidery thread. So it was not easy to work. Of course, you see it's all wonky, but it was an experience because I never did that. And if you want to go minimal, even little, more than I am, if you want to do something little, you will need embroidery to the accessories, of course. You will need that because this one, even the summer one, are too wide for the... Hi, Becky, how are you? I am showing a scene here that I made before, and we have our bunny with the granny, and the turtle is doing her makeup. Yeah, you know, I think I did with the number 1 crochet hook, like this one that it's 2.5, it's too wide. You cannot do it with that. You go to the 1 or even 0.75. Oh, Becky, you came to the right place then. Okay, so let's put that here. We have Granny's house, Bunny and Turtle, and they are visiting. But we need to have more characters, don't we? So, yes, she is. I intended to do it online, the granny. I need to do the granny and the lumberjack. So I intended to do the granny, but I found this granny I made before. And I think I'm going to go with it. So very fast, I want to show you the characters I already have. Maybe you saw it in the pictures on Facebook, maybe not. So we have the newlyweds that, but they didn't because she ran away. But she came back for the picture. She wants fame. Oh, do you mean the wolf? Yeah, I don't know. I think he wants to come to play. But let's see what we are doing today. Yes, you know, Becky, today I was telling that in Lori's stream that, by the way, her drawings are out of the world, really. She is drawing very, very well. And I told them that I had the problem when I started that I couldn't walk. I have also problem in my hands. And for an artist, that I couldn't even sign my name or do a straight line. And who know me now, you know, I have skills on that, and my skills were out. And I couldn't let that happen. Hi, Kim, how are you? Welcome. You came to play with dolls today? We are. So I started, I didn't give up, you know, so instead of doing drawings or things like that, that it was very, very difficult to me to do, I started to do amigurumi. This is amigurumi, for instance. The couch is also amigurumi. These chicken people. Ah, yes, these ones I have in my hands. Yeah, that's have a story too, and I'm going to tell you. Sorry, groom. We need some room. So I started with her this time. And she, you know, I put the clip because I can put it in a journal or anything I want. So in a minute, I'm going to take this off. Just these ones. What I was telling you about. So I started to do amigurumi. And it seems that that was a movement that I could do. And after some month, that alone permit me to regain the hands skills. Thank you, Kim. I really like them. You know, I do any one of them. I don't do mass produce with that. I could do like hair and the part of the back of the head with the hair, and that be prepared. Or I can do the clothes maybe, or the body. But I want for every one of them to have a personality. So these ones, for instance, I made crocheted earrings that were like that without the face. So that was the dangling part, and here I needed to put a earring terminal. A long time ago, I didn't finish it. I found two, and I said to myself, that's really like hair. a mud hare. So I made those characters. That's the origin. Okay, so this one and this one came after her. And you know, everyone that I made, I have an improvement. Oh, Becky, that's perfect. That's perfect. You know that for us that we are used to do things all the time with the hands. When the hands are not working, sometimes I still have paint. Sometimes I still have like how do you say, cramps? And no, they are not felted. I don't know how to felt. I was thinking about it a lot of time today, even when because the material, I don't know him. It's the best to do this because the end is not going to, uh, how do you say in English, like when a regular fabric, you need to do that kind of cut, so it won't happen. But today I was thinking about it. The hairs are not paper mache either. I will show you in a minute. Okay, let's put the groom and the bride and the others in the box. And I will show you in a minute the new ones. Only I want to show you the heads because you asked. And those are heads before painting. And I made them with molds that I have that are here. All my molds to heads. I have 3 kinds. I used in the past days the other ones, but this one is new, and I'm going to do more because I love it. I think it's a little bit bigger than the others, but I can do kids with that or little girls, and this would be the mother. I don't know. Oh, yes, they are in the box. Ravel is the name. Thank you. Thank you, Janice. So the heads, I don't have it here because I need to have it here. Maxi, can you help me to find the clay? I don't know why it's not here. The eye clay. Okay, do you see where I put it? Yeah? Okay, maybe it's here, but I cannot take it off. Okay. So, heads up. Oh, thank you. I didn't see it. It was up. This is the clay. Thank you. כן, אז זה אני צריכה להשתמש. As this is the clay I use, we discovered it 2 or 3 streams ago, and I tried the heads with that. And only I have a problem which, yes, I can, of course. Those I did, thank you, Maxi. I did buy them a long time ago. I think even in AliExpress, I was, yes, I was, at that time, I was buying there. Wish. And, no, Wish, no. So, this is the Wish is the sale.
No, mami,
Oh.
la aplicación Wish.
Ah, no, no wish. Okay, those those are the molds, Kim. Thank you, Max, she said. Okay, only this one you can recognize it's a face, that it's the new one, this. This one is the little face, this. And this one is the surprise. It's like the face of the groom. Okay, now I am going to show you the painted one that I have already. When the painting time arrives, we had a problem because don't take well acrylic. It comes in various colors because it's for kids. It's air dry, and when it's dry, it's like a gummy, like it's not harsh. Even if it's maintain the form, but you can push it. So it's ideal. Maybe it's not dry all the way yet. You're welcome. Okay, let's see. Do you think I could make molds from doll head using the brush on mold group? I do not know this material, but anyway, to answer you, you can do molds from anything. You can do it in like gun, the glue gun. You can do it in this material, silicone. Do you know how to work the silicone? Yes, yes. It's really good because you need some baby oil. Yes? So you put a little bit in your hands and you put in the molds. Then you take we are going to do that later, okay? If you will have time, if not, then next time. It's a finding. Only that the coloring had to be with alcohol ink or alcohol makers or markers, sorry. And I did it with Posca a little bit and it worked, but on the alcohol, it was already with alcohol, so I might did do a little bit test after that, and I will I thought we test with makeup, and I don't know if I answer the mold thing, but there are a lot of materials that you can do molds. I don't find the lumberjack head. Where is it? Okay. Sorry about that. I thought I have everything here, but no, I don't. Let's go find out. I have here, just for you to see. When you are going to do this, you need a lot and a lot of materials, like thread. And I have the good thread here. This is for no, here, no, the other side. Here I have my good thread, and this is for the sewing machine. I need more colors, but I have it another place. These ones and these ones and these ones are all the bad ones that you buy in a site like AliExpress or anything. And they are perfect for slow stitching. They are perfect for this. I have also my other box that have a lot of things. Have my pipe cleaners. Have my buttons that we are going to use it if you have time today with the clay, because I have some things that could be stamps right now. So the heads are clay, yes, but not like, for instance, if I need to do something different, I can do it like the first one I did, that it's with felt. I construct the head. I thought it was better if I have the head like that. So here we have all the embroidery stuff, and I thought we can have here more heads, but no. So I had something that I started to do crochet, and I didn't finish, and it's gold and silver, so I have now a lot of gold to do accents, to do hair, because it's like have a movement here. It's not straight, so it's really good for hair. And I have this one. Here I can show you the how was like that, but with hair, with tassel here. The ducks or the birds' peak. Okay, so they are not here. We don't have a head. We can do a head now, of course. We can leave the head for the end. Let's see, I have this one. And this one, I found it. This one is the head I prepare. This will be the lumberjack. Okay, you see that I can do different heads, different expressions. Sometimes it's better, sometimes not. Yes, it stays soft. You are correct, Janice. I didn't know this material, but I was looking for a material like Chris Kiloe used in Hairstream, and I found that. I don't know. Maybe it's the same, maybe not. And here we have our characters of this particular. Here is this I did just now. I finished 20 minutes before. No, I don't bake it, they're air dry. Let's do a little demonstration. We have time, we have things, in a RAGS here. Let's say I want to do, first of all, this is the clay. You can see the consistency of it right. You can close it so it's not drying. I already used from this one. Then I will put some like that, no more. And let's grab the molds. I'm going to use this one first. If we have enough, maybe I will do a little one. So you do like that, so to be smoother. And you put it here, like that. Then you need something to take this off, or you can put less clay. Oh, that's a little bit, no clay. Sorry. It's not a stream of mine if I don't sneeze. Like that, I think will be better. So we just put it here when you are convinced it's well. You do like that. And that goes out. You see, we have the form. I don't mind this little imperfection. And you put it to dry in some place that will be okay. We have a little more. Thank you, ma'am. I grab like that. That's all. We don't need to have here. Well, we won't have a full, but we are going to use it anyway. Let's see, this one, it's better to demold it. And here we have the face. Okay, I need to remember which ones I try. Wow. It's the hour that the cold start. So I'm very sensitive to the changes on the weather. Okay. Sorry. So there is something else that you want about the molds? Thank you, Janice. You can type it and save it for later. Wow. Okay. So, where is my... We were talking about the heads. So, of course, I don't have... no, I am a wolf myself. My last name is Wolf. So, I am a wolf. I cannot be allergic to myself. I am allergic to the little little creatures that are in the dust. So, of course, with my profession and my disability, there is dust everywhere. And, well, now in spring, we enter spring. I have some particles in the air that I am allergic to. Yes, it's wolf with who, you, but it's German and it's the same meaning, that wolf. Okay, so let's talk about the wolf without sneeze. I made it with a different skeleton, a skeleton that includes the downer, because this is the upper jaw. Which one is this one? The under jaw, I suppose. So I made the underjaw with the pipe cleaners. I didn't have brown because I usually do people, so I purchased orange, but it's the same. When you first do the hook for the face, and it's a place where you are going to put your face, sew it, do the back, and do the hair. So, of course, we are talking about faces that are painted, like this one, okay? In the case of the lower jaw, sorry, no, thank you. Okay, so what I did is something like that. That I thought it will be enough. So I have a guide, and if I do the lower jaw with that, I can do the other one without it. I could have two of these, and maybe it would be better. But you need to find out what's better for you, because it's very intuitive, this. When I started to do the face, I'm not 100% satisfied, okay? But I know that everything here is a learning curve. If you see the first one, you saw it. The first one I did, and compare with this one, so there is an improvement, okay? As I make mistakes, I learn about things I don't need to do, or it's not for me to do. Anyway, as I said, every one of them have a personality. So in a minute, we are going to continue with the construction, because that was the end goal today. Yes, yes, Janice, of course. And I will need to do a duck, because I have a duck. Uh, the characters, the original characters were the bunny, the turtle, and the duck. And I didn't make yet duck. So thank you, Janice. You made my life easier. But yes, this is the thing. You need to have bones, like a skeleton, so you can do the things on it. If you already have a face, let's say that you have some wolf in your grandkids or kids' toys, or your toys, I don't know. And you want to take a mold, as Janice was, or I don't remember who said that. Okay, I cannot find it now, please. Who said that? Can say I. But that's the thing. If you have a mold, or you have the possibility to do a mold, that's correct. That's better. I intended to do, Maxi said it's more like a dog. Well, they are from the same family, the canids, so maybe. But this is the wolf. And I made it on purpose, like with the underwear here, and the pants, like he is a pump. He don't mind anything. I made the paws, and also here. It's not the best work, but the details, like the teeth, the tongue, are the details that made your character. So let's put let's put them in bed. So we are going to start with the lumberjack. When you do your characters, if you are going to do more than one, you need to have a balance in the heights and complexions, because like this, here he is bigger than Caperucita, than Red Riding Hood. The bunny even, it's bigger, but he is bunny. Thank you, Becky. I think for the task on hand, I wanted to do this kind of eyes, popping eyes, because in some part of the tail, she asked, Granny, you have the vigorous eyes. Yes, and it's something I did a dog, my mad dog. I call him Loco. Maybe Maxi, the dog is in the basket. Can you bring it to me?
What?
The dog, the mad dog, the Loco, el perro loco.
El perro loco.
Can.
No puedo ver for where.
And your dad's in the basket. In my room, in the basket. Okay? Thank you.
What I mean?
I am waiting. We are all waiting. Okay, so here we have the head. We can put the head for a minute so we can see it fits. It's better if it's not go all the way, okay? Because if it goes all the way, we are going to see it from here. And in this kind of dolls, I can hide it with the hair, okay, the hair placement. But you see, it will be seen if we don't put it inside. Yes, what big eyes you have. Okay, so we tried it, it fits, so let's continue. We need to do a little neck and the arms. So for the arms, really, if you see the proportions, that's very important, even intuitive proportion that you have incorporated in you, and you don't need to be intentional, but need to be proportioned. So, like this one is very little, I don't recommend. This one I think it's okay, because the human body is 7 heads. We are not going to do proportions like that. You can if you want. But, you know, like this, we have shoulders here, of course. And here, if it's not the same length, you do like that. Well, it was too much. Let's do less. I want to tell you, I love every aspect of art, but these dolls are killing me. I only want to do them. Okay, so sounds good. We have the body here. Let's put this here. We have a body. Now we need the arms. Now we need the body and 2 legs. So I'm going to have another one. Usually if it's not more complex. With 2, you do 1 character. So we need to put, sorry, lumberjack. We need to put this in a place that will stay and need to be firm. Everything you need to join to, you do that. Squeeze. Now, our arms, our hands, if you you can try with your own. If you put your arms beside the body, your palm will be on the leg. So that means that we need to put here the end of the body, and we need to do the legs according to the proportions and according to the material, okay? So this one will do like that. This one will be solitaire. This one we need to do that. Hi, Belinda, how are you? Welcome. So here is the skeleton of the rag. The new rags, like this one, you can see the detail on the feet. I didn't do feet. If you see, this one have no feet. It have feet, but are not in the position, or really, I don't make like a fit. This one is better now. And I have a method to do that. We are going to we are going to do this. And as I said, every time I improve something. Belinda, this is a tail thing here. I don't know if still, yes, still you can see. Here is the granny. Here is Red Riding Hood and Wolf. And Bunny and Turtle came to visit Granny. Okay, so we made the skeleton. I am going to make the feet. Doesn't matter if you didn't count the feet that have wire, so maybe it's better if you put it inside like that. So you cannot, you won't have something poking when you put the fabric. Okay, so let's do it. So first of all, we are going to put the head. For that, let me put this aside, the other RAGS dolls. And I am going to have some fabric, some felt. Do you remember that I did a selection from for the colors? So it is so helping to have that, not to have to see where the orange is or everything I need. So we are going to measure the head because we need to do something to be here. And in that, we are going to put the hair. So let's measure. When I measure here, I don't use marks, and don't do marks with a pen or anything. First of all, it's very difficult. We are going to put some filling, so I'm doing it a little bit bigger. And what I'm going to do is the neck already. So the neck is like that. I am cutting this form. So after I put the backing, I can embrace that and put even the stitch in the back or anything I want. So that will be the neck of the character.
Where is
I will
McCloud? Where is Rocco?
I will cut it like that so it won't be so bulky. You see, I'm doing that. It's part is method that I already.
Ahí no lo encuentro.
Okay, it's in the basket, Max. Está en la canasta.
Lo estoy buscando en la canasta.
Okay, said no, Shane. Okay, so you see now it's less bulky because we don't have two fabrics in here, so I'm satisfied. Now, here come my perro loco. So as you can see, the type of eyes I made for him, and that's the same I wanted to achieve with fabric here. So, hi, bye. We are, oops, sorry. Everything's falling. Well, let's take some needle and thread. One of the things I was lacking was orange thread. The first one I did all. Oh, thank you, Belinda. We are doing well. We are doing a lot of things in the house and organizing and thinking about how to organize for my mother and other son visit. How are you? Yeah, this perro loco is my cutie. He sometimes is beside me. I like it. I really like it. When you achieve something, it's like you are proud of also of what you achieve. Well, we have here some needle, some thread, and we are going to, wait a minute. Yes, that's it. I used to do a knot, and after I do it, I simply cut the rest of the thread. So the knot will be really at the end. Yeah, he's mad, but it's a cutie. Okay, so we are going to put the head. One thing with this material, oops, what happened here? Oh, I see. One thing with this material is that you can put a needle inside. Not like that. Like that is not enough material, but you can put it like that. So you can go from here, that is the more near that you can, and you go to another direction. We are going to do it now. We talk about putting some filling. Sometimes if you have, you can put these ones that are tiny, And maybe you think you are not going to use it, but save it. You are going to use it in many, many things. Now we are going to put it in here. So as you see, what I cut, it was enough to go all around. And even if you step on it, it's okay. So I'm going to do the first one. So for the knot to be in hiding, and this will be to be really, really sturdy, I put my needle in between the threads. First, I put everything around this, and that is now not go anywhere. And you cannot see it after we finished. Of course, I know I'm not the best in finishing or in sewing, okay? Maybe you do better than me. That's why I need the same color thread. But I do my best. Sometimes it's better, and I'm learning, no? So let's put this, and we took this off here. There. And let's do another one here. We need to put the filling first. So we have the height, well, like a glove, huh? We are going to put some hair here, so doesn't matter if we see the thread. There are places that you can hide your bad work, but there are places that you need to be really, really careful. Not like me. All the time you need to, even it's better if you do the neck first, because that gives you an anchor point. But doesn't mind, because I have here something that can take care of it. After you may, you can do retouches in the face, of course. Okay, no, that wasn't successful. There, you see, I put like that, and to the other side, there. Here we are not going to put hair, maybe, I don't know. Let's see what kind of hair are we going to put. Yeah, I know, Becky. I was thinking about gluing a lot of times, but I don't know. There is something in that material that I don't know if it glue well. I might do some test, but it takes the needle. So let's put the needle. You see? Here. Let's put the felt more here. Will be better. I'm already on the other side. I don't know why, but yeah. It's a little bit hard sometimes, but it's okay. I just want to do two parts that are not well. Remember that we wanted to hide the skeleton, the pipe cleaner. Yeah, maybe it's better to glue it. I don't know. I can try later. Even though I put cloth on it, this one I made entirely with felt. And then I did the clothes. This one not. This one even have the hands. It's a pipe cleaner. Hi Becca, how are you? Good to see you here. Welcome. Should I need to sing to you? No, no, it's okay. I know you. You've been here before. And I don't sing. Not that. You have the exclusive, Becca. So we have a little bit problem of time because the change in the time zone. But I think it's going to go to normal. First of all, I don't know if are here. I think not. But for the rerunners, I already sent last week the giveaways from my birthday. Unfortunately I need to send it plain regular, but I received a regular mail too. Not everything need to be certified because I have 12 to send. It was impossible to do it certified anyway. Okay, so let's tidy up the neck situation and let's go. I need to sew it. I didn't sew it first. Let's do it. What I do with the knots is to hide them inside like this. So I know that whatever I am going to do with that, the knot won't show up. Or that's what I think. Sometimes after you finish, you need to go and to cut some things like this one. So it won't show because it shows. Let me tell you, that shows. But sometimes you cannot hide the end of this sewing thread. So this is when it shows. Then you cut it very carefully so you won't cut I'm going to take that off because I need to see where to sew. I think here. And always I try to put the sewing or inside like the legs or behind. Even though my goal I don't know why they would require certified unless you want it. I am more like I feel better if I know the parcel it's where it is all the time. And like for instance, I had a package and I didn't receive notice. So the sender told me that they checked and the package arrived to my city. So when I went to have the package, they already took it back because it was like 10 days before, and it's like unclaimed. Yes, it was like unclaimed package. So I needed to, and I was lucky. I didn't want that envelope or package to go back to the sender. That was the route he was on. So I made a call to the main post office, and the girl who attended, he said, okay, I'm going to put like a prohibition to go out of the country. And in that cases, it's they almost always send it back to the post office in your city. Okay, that's perfect, Becca. Thank you. Then after that, show us what you create in the balcony, please. So the thing is that end well. No, I didn't get notice, but what happened here is I don't have a proper, I need to do it. And now they did me a new entrance from the garden, so I'm going to put there the post box, or however it's called. Sorry. And I think it won't be a problem, but no. Between the disorganization of the post office and my own disorganization, it's really not a given thing that I receive the packages. I received them, but the same with the letters. I found them somehow because the neighbors don't touch it. Okay, so we can do a thin character like that, or we can do like this, a muscular character. For this one, oh, sorry, coffee time, because all of you drink coffee and you have your mugs, but I don't drink. So I thought that will be better for my mug. This is amigurumi too. Well, let's find what I wanted. You can do two things to do a bigger body. One is this one, of course. How do you call that? We call this wata. So the second time, because I didn't get the notification, and after they forbidden that to go out of the country, I started tracking it. And in the tracking, I found out it was again in my post office. So I went there and I asked for it. But now I'm tracking everything. But when there is no track, like the thing I sent, we can confide that they are arriving. You see, Becky? I did a lot of them. I did ones with the milk like that, or in a form, and I made gift from that. This is the one that I have now. Okay, so fortunately I could go. I could go, and I had my Happy Meal. But I did receive well, I did backwards. So we are going to put the feet to the right direction. That's an easy fix. So we can put some filling. It's not cotton, it's synthetic. It's what you have inside of cushions or inside of pillows even. It's a synthetic material. I used to buy cheap pillows, and it's cheaper than buy the bag of this material in a craft shop. I was asked 50 shekel, that in dollars. No, that's not mine, because what mine is the comparison. So for a like that, well, you are above. So like that, bag like that, and I can buy 2 pillows this size, like exceeds the pillow size, and to take off this, and for 20 shekels. So it's a no-brainer. Well, we can use this. We can use fabric that we have. As I said, we have little pieces of fabric, and we want to do with that. So you put like that with another fabric and another, till you have the volume you need to continue. Stuffing or fiber fill? Thank you, Belinda. Yes. I said filling, and so it's stuffing. Now I want to, yeah, I need some other fabric like this. This fabric is a stretch fabric. So what you can do, and that reminds me the way my father taught me how to do the human form with paper mache. So he made like a skeleton like that. He put here as a ball, a wooden ball. There was another time as a head, and with fabrics, like if you have something to throw, you can do it. You can do this movement around, not only here, but on the shoulders, till you have a torso. And that make him bigger. And now you can measure. Okay, where are you? I try to use, because here I have one large piece. And if I can, I try to save it for further work that I really will need some bigger. Let's see. I think this one will be perfect for the body. If we can wrap it around him, never mind here because it's thinner. So if I can wrap the first part, and even the arms are in the way, without the arms will be better when I do that. So this piece is perfect. Let's put this aside. Then, to put it here, I'm going to do some, I want to have the more neat to work, even though maybe I have to superpose, sorry, one on the other in some places, or I need to cut even. Now I am satisfied with this kind of piece. Okay. I am going to sew this with that. So I don't like. What we need to have is the place for the arms to appear. So what I do is this. Like two snips here. That give me the, it's short. I'm going to do it well now, but it's to be able to put the, I can also do the arms and the neck, the down of the neck, and then I can do a shirt. Heidi, caramel. That's it. Okay. Sorry. So, once I know the placement, I'm going to do them a little bit longer. I do that in every one of them, no matter if they are seen or not. And of course, we are going to put the sewing in the back. You see how this is working now? We are going to do the arms, so I don't mind if it not cover everything, okay? The thing is that it needs to go from there to there. Let's put some more. We are going to do for him boots and long trousers and a shirt. So I don't mind to cover with the felt any place else. But if you want to do it like prepare your work, and you are not sure if you are going to do a long sleeve or a short sleeve, you can put here and here. So for demonstrations, I'm going to put in the hands and the arms, the fabric, just for you to know how to do. As usual, I put the knot inside, and then we start talking. Let's put them together as tight as you want and as tight as you can. That will accompany the form that you made in the body. If you don't put stuffing, so you can do it loose, more loosely. You see, now I'm accommodating. Oh, something happened here. We didn't achieve that. I'm going to come back to here. Something wasn't right, and I need that in place so I can do the other part. You see, I can do it straight, so I won't have a shoulder. So I put one inside and the other on it. And then we have the form. Maxi, hace algo, por favor. Sorry, I'm preoccupied because the dogs bark and don't cease to bark. Okay. Now we are going to do the other one. You need to push because the stuffing, you always can take some, you always could squish it, but you need to cover everything like that. Like that. Okay. I'm going to do better now with the sewing. That's why it's important for you to put here some fabric in the back of the head. And now I will try to do my best sewing here. Sorry, I need to concentrate here with that. Okay. I have a plan for these rag dolls, is to do a scene in a box, but not a wider or like do a box like that, maybe a little bit lower, and put some mark here, like it was a picture that you frame, a frame here. And then inside will be a scene with the dolls and the place they are, and it will be a picture, but with real rag dolls. I don't know, that's in my head right now. Maybe I will succeed with that or not, but I have that. Okay, this one I need to cut and put another, and I want it to stay inside. If you don't talk in the middle, it's not so much time, but it takes 1 hour or two, depending on the design. And I am doing that at the time I am in other streams. So I can left that for a minute to put something on the chat. And of course, I can read the chat all the time, or almost all the time, and give me something to do. Because I don't know if you already know, but I need to have something in my hands all the time. I used to have the food in my hands all the time. Not anymore. Okay, it wasn't a good knot. Or I am putting the needle inside so the knot will stay inside. I need to close here. That wasn't very good. We are going to put a shirt on him, so doesn't matter. Too bad I don't have the kind of fabric that the lumberjack wear, flannel. It will be so funny if I can find some, but I don't have. Oh, thank you, Kim. You do too that? Yes, it's the best. Sometimes I'm in the chat and I have an achievement and I want to show it and I can't. Oh, that. No, I am going to tell you. I am doing the keto diet. The keto diet is very, very restrictive in one hand. But once you are used to it, it's so, so good. First of all, if you needed that for loss, for weight loss, that I am, the results are immediate. I am at the age that the regular permissive diet don't do an effect on me. And also I am moving less. Maxi, sorry. Could, no, or in your room, or take them out. I don't think Maxi even hear me with that noise, or you. Well, so it's very difficult at my age with the sedentarism that my being in a wheelchair most of the time give me. I don't walk enough. I don't do exercise. So it was difficult to find a diet who works. And this one worked. This one really, really worked. And I am happy. I was like cigarettes. You can be addicted to carbohydrates, to carbs, and to sugar. And that was me. Yes, of course, Kim. Sometimes I want to be in every stream, and I can't. But when I see a stream, even though I am working in something, I said to myself, it's better to go and to be similar, Kim, as I said, like you learn, but you can sometimes participate in the chat or not. That's if you have like me, sometimes I do things with the glue in my hands, so it's not so good for writing in the chat then. But we are all the same, I know. We want to help others, we want to see what they do because it's interesting, and then we don't have 48 hours a day. What you want, Maxi? Huh? Heidi is here? Okay, he is quiet now. But if you want to take her out, bring the leash. Bring the leash. Yeah, I want to. bring the leash, or you can go to the park with them here.
Estoy tratando de que se calme.
Okay, that's it.
Esa no me está mala.
Well, then in this diet you eat principally meat,
Voy.
any kind of meat, and you eat. Yes, Kim, it's hard, of course. You eat meat, a little bit of veggies, and not all of them, because there are veggies that the veggies have carbohydrates. So you try to have the ones that have less, and you do a little bit, not a lot. And then the fasten, to not to eat for several hours, it's helping to this diet too. So we are somehow more in on the diet now, and we ate breakfast and dinner. We skipped lunch usually. Sometimes we do lunch, and we don't have desserts. We don't have snacks. We don't have, even though there are some desserts, keto desserts recipes, but I cannot edulcorants, and they are made with edulcorant, all of them. So I do prefer the salty, the sour and salty things. And I don't need really, we made, we still didn't find a right bread to do, because you can do a keto bread, and we are in the search of the best one. Okay, I told you we are going to do the arms, even though we are covering this with the shirt. So usually I or nothing, or I would do the hands only. But I want you to see how to do. It's the same in the legs. And I'm not going to do the legs because we are going to put trousers and boots and everything. So you need a piece like that. And even it's a little bit much. You need to measure like that how much you need. Someday I will have the pattern for that, but in the meantime, you measure like that, superpose it a little bit, and you cut. Because if you don't, then it will be saggy. It won't be an arm. Now, you need to measure this part and do it a little bit more so you can put the hand like that. We'll see when I start. You know, Kim, sometimes I want to say, because it's not, for me, it's not good not to participate. Even sometimes the host said Miriam and said something, and I die to answer, so I need to find a wipe and wipe my hands and do have paints in my hands. Okay, that's alcohol paint. So this one, no, this one. But it's okay. I think that we all are in the same train, so doesn't matter. We all know the same inside. Then you superpose it and grab it for the first time, so it will be secure It's better. Oh, I did the legs, sorry. It was the arm. Okay, now the same. With the arm, I'm going a little bit further because I want to go till the shoulder, but it's the same. Even I can put like that. I started to put the pipe cleaner so we can put the character in a certain position. And that works so well that I adopted. Now, if you are going to do a short sleeve or no sleeve, like I did with the wolf, you need to be neater here. Because I am in the stream and I'm going to do the shirt on it, I take some license, okay? But you need to do it slow. We have 20 minutes. We are going to do whatever we can in that 20 minutes. And we can do it after. But I wanted to play a little bit with my jelly plate, and I have two new designs in PMRT Studio. So I wanted to play with them a little bit. I don't know if this Sunday, because Sundays are so difficult, because even though this Sunday I will be at the same time zone like you, because we are going to change. In Mexico, they didn't. And usually I am coming after Chris and before PMRT Studio. So I don't know what is going to... A pleasure, that was what I said. But you know what? We can have red or even better, a white piece of fabric, and we can paint it as a lumberjack shirt. It will be really, I want to try some jelly print on fabric. And I was told that if you put some softener, cloth softener, what you put in your, when you clean your clothes, it will be like the solution to put acrylic on a fabric without fabric softener. Like it acts like that. So I'm going to try. We need to do him the axe also. And I think I will try to do it with the eye clay. I am in love. I love the Fimo because that you see, I have more than what I need. So I do that. Here is the end of the hand. So I can do like that and that. I didn't find the solution for the hands yet. And I mean to have hands that seem like hand, that are better like have fingers or thing, because it's too tiny. But if you see in the wolf today, I made some fingers with embroidery string. I embroidered the fingers. So maybe I didn't do that here, I think. No, I need to do it. So maybe that is something that I can do with the dolls also, to make them the fingers, because this material you cannot use it so thin, because it will break in your hands. If you want to put, let's see, something like that and throw it, it breaks. Don't say. So I don't know. I will find a solution for that. So that's the way you can do the hand. At least it's the way I do that for my rags. So now you can do whatever you want, and it's an arm. Of course, we need to have the same, this is short and not the same, this not. Let's see with that, if it goes all around in this part. Maybe it will be a stretch, but it worked. I think it will work. Let's try. Let's put the seam inside. When you have something like that you cannot hide, you can cut it, because we made some more than one stitch, so it stays. I did it in most of them to tidy it up, and it worked well. Okay, this is a little bit, we need more. This is tight, but we are going to use it because I do that. It's a philosophy behind the rag dolls, and it's to the frugality, to use what you have, if don't do that, you are going to throw it. And I don't think that we need to do it and then spend a lot of money in materials to do our art. So those who love to stitch, love to slow stitching, and love to have dolls or any other character like that, and used to sew, so they have a lot of scraps. Those I received as a gift, and it was a blessing, really, because what I have, it was like my own cloth that it was maybe a little bit used. So it doesn't matter if because I made that to be inside. So all what I need is that stays inside. We close this and we attach it to the body in the shoulders. the neighbor have a puppy, or a little cute one, and as all puppies, they cry a lot. So it's like we have the baby. Okay. I was planning also in the future to work to do some work outside. So maybe I'll do some videos, because by the time I stream here is dark. Oh yes, Belinda? As everything, I have my, like, suddenly I want to do that. And there is nothing else in earth like that. And then I get bored and I do something else. But I used to sew to my kids. I have 5 kids, 4 boys and a girl. Then once I remember I bought jean. It was like jean, but wasn't jean. It was like regular fabric, thin and all. And I used it with another more decorated one to do trousers to my boys and a skirt to my girl, and shirts for everyone that were alike. And I made like 2 stripes. How do you call that? You have on your shoulders and it grabs your pants. So I did that, and I put buttons all the length of it in the front, and I put color, like not the same color of buttons. The buttons were the embellishment. So I put every one of them was with another color. So I didn't do the shirts exactly, but I used the same fabric. So they were so cute with that outfits when we went out, all of us and me. Yes, I was a stay-at-home mother, so I was there responsible to have them, to put them, to take them to walkings or to places and everything. And I have them in a period of 10 years, so they don't have a lot of difference between them. One of them have more difference, one's less, but from the 81 to the 89, I have the 5 of them. You see, the fabric was enough. We need to be a little bit creative in the end, but we will be. So I used to do it. Then the world changed. When I was little, I remember we hardly went to a boutique or a place like that, only to the school outfits or shoes. But the outfits itself, or my mother or a professional that have that. Yes, all of them. Let's say my eldest have the difference, the more difference with the second, that is the girl. He was 3 when she, 3 or something like that. And yes, 3 he was. And the others, like Maxi from her, is 1 year and 1 month, or little. She is bigger for 1 year and 1 month. That was a period that I have like twins, because she still had diapers, and he, of course, had diapers when he was born. And then happened another thing, that Maxi grew more than my girl. So it was a time that they used even the same size of diapers. And by the time Maxi was like 1 or 10 months or something like that, he can sit. We went, and they were like twins. They turned the heads at the same time to the same direction. It was something to see. And then 2 years between the others. So that's it. Yeah, we also have, when I was little, only have one sister. Then when I was 6, the third sister was born. And my aunt had 2 girls and a boy. And she used to put the same outfits to the 2 girls as they were twins. In that time, we didn't know about own personality or things like that. And I am taking this off because we are not going to use it more. So to be a little bit organized with that. And then she hand us because the 2 girls were like 1 year difference with each of us. So it was perfect. They grow up, my aunt passed the clothes. Wow, 45. Oh, Belinda, that's so good. Sorry, your grandchildren are 24? I cannot believe it. Belinda, you seem, I saw you. You seem very young. My son is 42, I think, because he's from the 81, my eldest. But their children are 9 and 5. So they are little kids still. Okay, so imagine we have the legs that we are not going to do because we are going to put some pants on it. But we have, yes, Janice, I don't think takes a lot of time. I think I'm going to retouch the face because I'm not satisfied completely with that. Oh, you mean the time in life? 70, Belinda? I cannot, no. I don't believe you. Really. Wow. You must see Belinda. I don't think I give her more than 50 when I saw her. Really. Okay, you surprised me, Belinda. I don't know how I'm going to continue now. So, we need to do shirt, pants, and that. But we have no time. Wow, Belinda, really. We have no more time now, unless you want to extend this a little bit more. But I don't want to run also. So, you're welcome, Belinda. I think we are going to continue this character on Sunday and maybe try to do some of the scenery that I was talking about, because we are going to have, I'm going to do the granny because this is other granny. This is a amigurumi granny. So I'm going to do, oh, sorry, you are knitting, I didn't see it. So I'm going to do the rag granny, and I'm going to leave this one to do together on Sunday, because maybe we will have only 1 hour. I don't know what is going to. Oh, Kim, you want to continue? I can. I can. Let's do some trousers then. But my planning are still like that. Okay, we have here red. Hmm. Okay. I don't know if you can hear. I can hear. We have red here. And we need some, I don't know if we have. Maybe we can do black. I have black here. Let's see what I have here. Maybe some of these could be okay. Let's see. This one, even though it's Scottish design, we can close the eyes and say that it's plaid. What do you think? Oh, okay. So I am going to give you company. Yes, I think it could work for our, we don't need to do anything. We have enough and more than enough to do the shirt. So we are going to do the shirt with that, Kim. You know, Kim, the other day, the stream that you host, I didn't want to go either. Yes, I enjoy my time with you. That's okay. So we have that flannel for the trouser. Let's see if I have enough of this one. Yeah, I think so. That could be for the hips. That could be for the pants. And we can do the boots like I made these boots. So yes, of course. And you know, it was so good, the stream of Kim. Unfortunately, I don't go to any one of them. Here is brown for the boots. And I have another brown. I don't know where, because I used that for the wolf. And I think I didn't put it back. Here we have more plaid fabric. We are going to add here, so we have enough. And I cannot find my brown, but I don't know if we are going anyway to go there today, so to be able to do. So It's important to use uh, the thread that you need. Like if you need the one that is white, you use white. This is the better use for this kind of, I need some black, of course, and I cannot find it. This is the weirdest thing I see. It came with all this, came thread, buttons, and everything. And this kind of thing, I didn't see it. They are huge. Here I had orange. I won't use anymore the wood one. Let's put it aside. I will use this one. I am like that, yes. So I cannot find here the black. Maybe I have another. That's the thing. I have so much material that I don't have the place to put it. And I saw that orange many times, and I didn't realize it's orange. I went to bought an orange thread, and it was really expensive because it was the wood one, and I used it because I thought I didn't have another. Ah. If it was, we all always said that if it was a snake, it already bite me. Okay, let's do the trouser. These strings that you take off from the are so useful. And Kim, you did not the last time, the before, I think, you took the little bits of yarn and you did something marvelous with circles. You can use this if you have enough to do some, I don't know, clusters or embellishments or whatever. So I have one bag that, of course, I'm not going to find now. But in that bag, I put all my strings or yarns. I put it there. And then I think I will have enough to do something with that. We'll see. Yes, Kim, I enjoy. You are a machine of ideas, you know? Yes, the yarn dots. You're a machine of ideas, things that I never thought in all my life, because, you know, journaling is new to me. I still didn't achieve a whole complete journal because I don't have the concept. So I need to see you and to see what you do and what you put on the journals, how you do it. So I had an idea. I think you was raised with that. Maybe your mother did. Yeah, yeah. And sometimes you save so much stuff that then you don't have room for the things that you need. And you don't know when you are going to use it. So if I toast it, I am afraid, oh, this one doesn't want to come. Okay. I don't want, if I am going to recover it. I don't need to use just after I toast it. It happened to me. It's Murphy law. It's marvelous. In the same stream, she started to do one thing and the other and the other. Really, I recommend. Please put your channels if you have ones. Maybe Kim, you can put the channels of the participant, yours channel, of course. Becca's that it's now in the balcony, like, no, no, Kim, yes, I understand that it's new to you too. I don't know. I started to find something because you need to find the need to do things, okay? You don't really start, just do it. And for me to have the need to do it, something that I don't know what is it, it's really, for me, it's impossible. So I made some, because I know binding. So I did a lot of tiny, and well, this one I did in a stream. So I started to do something here, but still I don't have, these don't have a meaning to me, or don't have, because you see, that's pretty, yeah, but I did little ones, bigger ones, and okay, I will arrive there. Thank you, Kim. Put yours too, please. And if someone in the chat wants, ask Kim, please. Okay, so if I had enough fabric, that I don't, because I try to use the little ones, I will do something like that. You know what? I have enough fabric here. Yes, 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 let's do it. I'm not going to cut a lot because we are so like just that I'm doing this from the other side to have some texture. I could do it for the right side, so I have some flannel pants, or I can do like that and it's more like wool ones. He's also the ranger of the goods, you know. What we are going to do is we adjust this on the hips. Then we made 1 or 2 stitches to have it in place first. We are going to do everything, and then we are going to come back to secure the... Thank you, Kim. This one I can cut now because we are going to do boots, so it's from here to here. It's not necessary to do anything on the ends. Now, to achieve a trouser, we need to cut this almost to the end. Like that. So we put this like that and this like that. You sew it separately and you have trousers. Let's do it. Ah, whoa. I don't think people, I think they are lurking or doing something. Maybe if you know, Kim wants to put channels on the chat. So if you have reached her, please. Okay. So as you see, it's really simple. You don't need to do to be a modest to do it. But the form of the pants, as you can see, it's really good. It's the same. I did it the same here. And I did a stitch here to do as if it have two fabrics. Okay, Belinda said, all of this crafting is all new to me. My mother did not create either Kim. This is why I mostly watch, lurk in the background to learn and understand all these new things to me. That's one thing that you can do. The other thing is I recommend when you are lurking, take a paper, take some colors, even crayons, don't matter, whatever you have at hand. You don't need to go to buy things, but the inspiration that you will receive during the streams, it will touch you anyway to do anything else, and the ideas you will have, it will be precious, you believe me. And then with the time you can do one thing or the other, whatever it's more satisfactory to you, and whatever you can reach, you can have at hand in your house. Well, with the leg sew, we can adjust the length. So I went a little too close, so I need to be careful with the thread, but I can trim it now. And then I will continue the sewing till the end. I need to adjust the trimming. Yes, I know it's not so good, but I will do it later. I was really afraid from cutting the thread. Okay, to end, you put once or twice the needle in the middle of the ring that is formed, and then you like that. Okay, now we can do a little more trimming. I put that I have moth. What with all the material I have. Yeah, we have one leg. Now we have the other here. Sometimes it's not the same amount of fabric, only if you do that beforehand, before you put the hips. But we are using a little piece of fabric, so we needed to do it on the mannequin. When I was little, it was a saying in our community that is that if someone saw on you, let's say you are going to go out and I have no button here, you need now. In my family, they ask to take off the shirt or the skirt or whatever, so they don't sew on you. So if that happened, you lose the intelligence. That's the saying. I don't know. Of course, I don't believe in it. I'm very intelligent and I do that a lot if I need to sew my own clothes. Okay. So I hope if you are not bored, I can do the boots. 'Cause the skirt, yes, have the secrets, but it's almost like putting the body. I also do 2 snips, and then I put here. And in the case of a shirt, as I did in the groom with the shirt and the suit, you see I made a little collar that goes all around, and I made the same with the suit. So I did the jacket as I did the hands and the body, exactly the same, but the sewing is in the front and he is lacking the buttons. I need to put some beads here. I forget. This one will have the lumberjack jack shirt, and maybe it will be a little bit unbuttoned, and then not like that, of course, it's just for demonstration. Then we are going to have a piece like that, that oh, Janice. Well, I think I told you about my site situation. I don't want to bore you, but maybe some of you didn't was that day. So I'm going to bore you anyway. So you put that like that, you sew it like that, but you do the terminal like this. It's clear. So you have a shirt only with the collar. You can do another triangles and put here. The thing is to do details. The details, they say the double is in the details. Okay, no. There is no double in, no, it's not the double. How do you call Satan? It's in the details. Okay, I think we can cut it right now, right here. Again, I went too far with the sewing. This went better. As I told you, you do this, the second one, it will be better than the first one. This is a little bit too wide, but I don't think it mind. It's not perfect anyway, because I hate perfection. It's not that I hate, I cannot achieve it. And now we need to sew the waist. Let's finish here. And we need more thread. This is not enough. Let's put it in the basket. Or in the... So, Janice, you need some new glasses. You use glasses to see like near sight or distance. Okay, Janice. I hope sometimes you will join us. So I have a situation in my eyes. I don't see well distance. That from the age of 12. Yeah, Kim, that will be sensational. And I hope for the day that Belinda starts streaming too, because she is learning and maybe she is going to do it. And as long as she is pleased what to do things and to show, you don't need to do streams. You can do videos, shorts, whatever that it's more in your control. Because in the streams you need to think fast sometimes. Like when I prepare something that it will be 2 hours, it was, and half an hour later when I started the stream, it was finished, and I didn't prepare another thing. I didn't thought that we are going to finish that so fast. So I look around and I found another thing to do. And I did that. Okay, Belinda. It's okay. It's okay. I was talking about the future. Don't panic. So I look around and I see another thing that I can do. And I started to improvise, of course, and to do that things. And that was another half hour. So in total was 1 hour, and I have again nothing to do. And fortunately, I was fast to think, and I found another thing that with that thing we did another hour. When I started, I wasn't thought about streaming because even YouTube have a restriction about it. When I started, I had 9 subscribers, and they were mostly my family. And now we are 177, and I am so thankful for every one of you, really. But at that time, it was a restriction of 100, I think, or more, maybe. And you cannot stream. So I put videos. And I was... oh, yeah? You have 177 too? Wow, Kim, if that's it, what I understand that. But the thing is that YouTube changed things, and in Becca's stream, Becca, you are hearing that now, I hope. In Becca's stream, I was there. I sent to Becca a picture of my studio, and she saw the ring, the light ring that I had. And she started to say, and other in the chat said, you can stream, you are prepared, you have everything that needed. So Mrs. Gigi invited me to stream with her. Oh, Belinda, that is something that I was really, how can I say? I didn't know if I could do it, okay? But the encouragement that I received from Becca and Mrs. Gigi, and I don't remember who else was there, really have me say, okay, maybe I'll try. And I'll try. And the rest is history, of course. Well, we have the pants, we have everything we need. We can continue, I think, because it have red, it have, we will see. If not, I need to go to white thread. But first we need to organize. We talk about to do the boots first. Okay. This will be the material for the boots. what do we need to do? And that's an invention of me. Yes, Janice, they are. They are. I'm so bummed that usually they stream by the time I need to sleep. And when it's evening in the United States, here, it's past midnight. So sometimes I have insomnia and I catch them, sometimes not. So, well, I do the reruns as I could, but it's very important to be in there. So what we are going to do here is to do almost the length and the width of the feet, but a little bit more. So first you take the measurement. If you had not enough wire and it's like that it's shorter, doesn't mind. Don't mind, because you are going to do the same length from here and it will be a little bit off. Doesn't matter. So this one will be the piece that we are going to start with. Let's measure again now that it's off and I think it's okay. What we need to do now is like a sole of the shoe. You do some rounded, you don't need to do the arch. Don't bother to do the arch. RAGs don't have arch. There. Then you do another one like that. Let's do it here. Now you need the most important part, the upper part. So what I did was to do something like that, but bigger, because you are going to put some stuffing inside. So in order to have volume, you need to do it bigger than the base. Both are the same color, so I don't know if you can see it, but I'm going to do one piece like that in orange, just for you to see the difference. So don't mind. You see, this is about the difference you need to leave. Now, here we are going to do a little bit like that, because we don't go to the end. After that, we are going to go around with this one that is going to do, if you want to do slippers, this is the method. If you want to do boots, you need to put another one like that, all around. Like that. After you finish, okay, need to be a little longer. But we are going to arrive there. Okay, Belinda, thank you so much for being here. Bye, honey. I'm going to use this one because it's really dark brown, and I don't have dark brown. I have more lighter brown. So first you need to anchor. You put this in the almost in the end, But here you do the same. You don't do, let's see, if you have like that, you cannot sew here but here. So it will be volume. So let's do at least one boot, okay? I am a little tired, but we can continue with one boot, so we finish that. The sewing is the same. You don't need to do some fancy sewing. You only need to be aware that you need to do that. You can put some pins or anything, but I don't recommend. It's really a little bit tiny thing. And just for you to know, if I need a different kind of shoe, I can wing it. I didn't do well because I cut it and I used the cut part to sew it like it was behind, so in the front. So I'm sorry. This need to be open, need to be the part that you put the foot. I did, I think, with the groom, I think, I don't remember, or with her, and it failed a little. Like I did like, I know, this I need. I did like that. In the one that I put over, I made a snip like that. Then I put the feet like that. And then I saw the other one. I put a little bit of feeling, not feeling, I don't feel in that, that material. Inside, if you want, or some fabric. And then you have a shoe. And if you do like that, you have a boot. But this kind of thing, it's really good. But sometimes you don't have enough material and it tears apart. So I did something else now, but you know what? If I succeed with one, let's do the other. And let's see what happened. Here we have a shoe. I can do shoes with eye clay or with Fimo. That will be neat. But all the philosophy, well, I am doing the faces already. Because all the philosophy that this was born was to use rags, to use the different scrap that we have. So, well, with a license, of course. We take some license, creative license. So this is the part of the back. So you can use part of it like that, like to do a, or you can do it like that, so he had slippers, or whatever you want. The important thing is to be to volume. When we arrive to the end of the round, we still can put some filling inside. I think the filling went out because that I thought it wasn't enough. There is room for more. Of course, because you put that you can take it out, but I don't want it to run out, so I'm going to sew it to the feet also. Let me finish this one. We can come back. Okay, it happened. I hate when that happened. Okay, that's it. Now it's okay. So you see, it goes out. So I am going to put this like that. Go from inside and try to stitch it to the foot so it wasn't move. And as you see, you have already a shoe. Now we are going to do a stripe. You decide taller or not. And you put that around. A little bit on the shoe, a little bit on the leg. And of course, that's enough. And you sew it too. Take apart the trousers so you won't sew the trousers. So, as I said, these ones you can put in a cover of a journal. It will be the best. You can do books for the grandkids. Not well, Belinda is not here anymore. She cannot because the grandkids are 24. But maybe she can make a journal for them if they go on vacations or for one particular occasion, and still could have that in the cover. I will do some cover journal with that so you can see the demonstration. Okay, we have one shoe, one boot. We have trousers. We have the planning of the shirt. And I think it will be okay. We need hair. So we are continuing with that on Sunday. Okay? All of this you can, like the tiniest, for instance, I put in here where is the embroidery. I started to put this one. It could be a use. You can do a purse and you need that to close it. Anything. You don't know what use you can give to the scraps. Okay, let's put that aside. That we'll have that for Sunday. It's my turn to Yes, of course. And you can do really, really a story and draw a story, or even, I have an idea. Let's say that you purchase that book, the Red Riding Hood, okay? So you can do a cover for the book with the characters, and you can put Velcro on it. So I have two ideas with that. The Velcro is so the kids could take it off and play. And also you can have two characters and you can do a book. And all the pages will have some little Velcro attached in some places where you want the character to be. And one of the things the kids can do is to put the character in the right place. And that's educational, entertaining, and I think it's a home run. Yeah, it's like mine, Kim, but yeah, doing things like that, even for a wedding present. Janice, that's funny. It's like when 2 years ago, three years ago, I had the visit. Let's put this to me right now. I want to talk to you, not to the air. I, so they came to visit me, all the family of my eldest. So the two kids, they were, of course, 3 years little, and I prepared everything for them. I did a tent, and I put some fabric that wasn't plain, like that you can see. And I put lights, like fairy lights, to the tent, and I made so all kind of things. I bought some toys because I didn't have any. They are in Argentina. It's 50,000 kilometers from here, so it's not that they come every Saturday. So I didn't have it. What did they do all the time? But the 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 girl, she was older, and she was all the time drawing. They didn't use the tent, only once, I think, but she was drawing, doing. I made for her dolls because I bought some dolls like Barbie, and I made with Fimo, no, with the 3D pen, I made them shoes. So she was really happy, and we made some clothes for her. I teach her to sew at that time, even though I cannot continue the education, but all kind of things that we were really good, but not what I prepare. Okay, we are going to talk more later on Sunday and on Thursday. If you want to come, you are invited. Bye by now, and thank you for coming. Really, really, I enjoyed for you to be here. Bye, Becca in the balcony. Bye.